Had the name spelled wrong there. That sounds about right. He is the catcher for Republic. COC matchup here for both Tigers teams. Tigers will travel to the Willard Tigers. That first pitch is away. That's the game on Thursday. The Black and White Tigers. That game in Willard, be a girls' soccer game that night against Willard. We'll be broadcasting. This is off the bat. I believe that's going to be a ball, actually. That was inside. Thought it hit the bat, but came off the catcher. This is a busy week here. Last night's game did not get broadcast due to the game being moved to Crocker from Dixon without telling me. That was a bit of a thing there. And good catch for Waynesville. Jonah Saar going to pick up the first out of the inning.
Up to bat next for Republic, number 2, Cooper Thomas.
And Cooper Thomas coming up to bat now. Saar, the second baseman for the Waynesville Tigers. Last game for the Tigers did not go their way as Webb City came in and had a decisive victory 19-1 over Waynesville. First pitch is high in the ball here, and that's a 1-0 count. Second pitch on the way. Outside, making a 2-0 count. 4 pitches, no strikes yet in this ball game here. This would be your strike pitch if you are a betting man. It is not. It was trying to be a strike, but not quite where it needed to be. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Get our first base runner, Thomas. Next up is Danielson for Republic. Zayden Danielson, a junior pitcher and infielder.
Up for Republic.
But again, thank you for joining us here. If you are joining us wherever you are from, whichever Tiger town that is. First pitch for Danielson, throw over to first for a bit of a warning there, keeping the batter close, I guess, or the runner close. And our first strike of the game to Danielson, off the corner. 0-1 count. Second pitch is away. Strike. No attempt on the throw. That'll be a steal. That is a strike, though. That's strike number 2. McCracken up to the plate next here. Preston McCracken. He is a senior pitcher and infielder. Pretty much every player here is a pitcher for Republic. And that ball's going foul on the St. Robert's side of the city limits over there in the woods. Our third pitch is a strike, foul ball. And that pitch is high. That is going to be a strike, 1-2 count. Pelkey pitching here for Waynesville. Danielson for Republic out there. He's the third batter. First batter, Lashley, flew out to an infield pop-up to the second baseman. Second runner for Republic was walked, then stole. That was Thomas, and where he currently is at second base. 2-2 count for Danielson here. Danielson, the little, and that's going to be a hit, but that will bring in a run on the error on the throw. Republic will take a 1-0 lead. So that will officially go down as a single.
Up next for Republic, number 6, Preston McCracken.
And Thomas will score off the error there. The DH, McCracken, coming up. Runner on second, 1 out. And our fourth batter of the day, Preston McCracken, the senior. First pitch is a strike. Oh, and 1 count to McCracken early in this at bat. And again, thank you everyone for joining us here. It's a beautiful night for baseball. Second pitch, second strike again. Watching second base close out there. A little golf swing. And another error on the throw. That will go down as a single. That will also bring in another run here.
Up to bat for the Republic, Landon Perkins.
So again, no RBI, as it was not caused by the hit there. 2-0 score in favor of the Black Tigers out there. Pitch into the dirt. Advances the runner on the ball. It is Perkins. And Perkins is going to be tagged out for out number 2. Try to take third base. Not able to. That is 2 down now in the inning. Or McCracken, sorry, tried to take third base. And that is out number 2, so. Foul ball to Perkins. 1, and actually, that one pitch was a strike somehow. That got away from the Tigers. Nope, it was a ball. I thought it was. Never mind. We'll just keep our little dot right there, and we'll put that back where it was. 1-1 count, or 1-2 count actually. Perkins, no one on base now after the out foul ball. That is 2 foul balls not counted in the pitching count so far in this ball game. That's inside. That is almost a hit batter there. 6th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2 count. A strike here would end the inning. A foul ball is going to go somewhere, but it is not in play. That is off to the left. Good hard hit ball, just straight up, and the wind took it away. The wind blowing towards the west. And to the dirt. That's going to load the count up at least. 3-2, a full count. Those games, it's hard to tell whose fans are whose here, because Both are the same exact attire. Guess you got to tell by what the Tiger is. That's going to end the inning, though. And that will be a strikeout. So, after back to over the game here, it is Overstreet. His first pitch is not going to be close to the plate there. He's pitching to Aaron Messick, followed by Althusius and Warren coming up to start our first three batters. Both pitchers starting off a little bit rough here trying to find the plate. Tigers took a few at-bats to get in there, but they finally got a strikeout in the end, and these two teams played in a throwback game during basketball. That was really cool in the old gym there. Baseball, a little tougher to do throwback games. I mean, unless you get like a super modern stadium. Baseball fields don't change a lot. That one is a strike. 3-1 count. And that's away. That's going to be a walk. Messick will be the first Tiger on base for Waynesville. Parker Althusius coming up. He's playing in the 8th spot. Messick is a DH, by the way, replacing the... I believe he's replacing the pitcher. Maybe. I'm going to assume he's replacing the pitcher. I don't know. I'll have to do some looking on here to make sure, but we do have a Waynesville Tiger already on the base. Join us live Thursday night on some Lady Tiger soccer against the Willard Lady Tigers. That pitches a strike to Althusius. And then following that, may have a junior high baseball game. But actually tomorrow there's a softball game too that I may think about doing. Depends on what I need to get ready. But for sure we'll have varsity soccer for a 5 o'clock start COC game. That pitch is away. That's just the second pitch of the at-bat. And then we'll be traveling to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We'll be at Claremore, Oklahoma, home of the Zebras, as the Oklahoma Rage will take on the Houston, I think it's the Houston Power women's pro football game. That'll be a start of our spring-summer football season here. That pitch is a strike. You've seen some highlights from that during the break there. Then the next week we'll be up in Savannah, Missouri for the St. Joe Bucks. They'll be taking on the Kansas City Panthers, and we'll have another trip back to Tulsa. Then we'll be in Kansas City at University Academy for the Kansas City Panthers semi-pro football team. So lots of stuff coming up besides high school sports. And that's going to be a strike. That'll go down as a strikeout. Thought he might have got a bit of that ball, but unfortunately not. Cale Warren up to bat now. That's our first out, by the way. Still have Messick over at first. Little check throw over to first. Keeping the runner honest over there. Can't be too greedy on that. First pitch is a strike. Up next is Dance and then Hernandez. And 0-2 count. 2 quick strikes here for the Tigers. Cale Warren's going to get some, I would say some wood on that ball, but these are metal bats here. That will go down as a single.
Up next for Waynesville.
Tigers have runners on first and second. Kyron Dance, he is knocked in a couple of these shots here. So Kyron Dance he's had, I think, 6 hits so far this season. One of the top Tigers out here for Waynesville. That pitch is away. That should be a ball. I did not hear anything. That is a ball.
It didn't hit the ground and it didn't strike. That's how bad that is. Look at that.
And a strike looking that time. 1-1 count here for Dance. Up next, Hernandez and then Sutphin. And I believe another ball. 2-1 count. I was looking down, listening for the sound of the strike there, and I did not hear it. And it's going to be belted. Is that going to make it all the way? That's an out. But Tigers get the extra base out of it, so does advance the runner. That'll go down as an F8 for Dance, but
Anthony Hernandez
able to aid in getting a runner in scoring position here. That is out number 2. Hernandez up to the plate. This is everyone's first at bat, so we don't have a whole lot here. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch heads over to first. That is also a ball. And again back to first for Overstreet here. He's got about 17 pitches so far in this ball game. Make it 18. And that ball is going to go down as an error. That will bring in 1 Tiger. And that will advance the other 2.
Up at bat next, Carson Sutphin.
But he will get an RBI on that one because we're going to give it to him. Runners on first and second here for Waynesville. They have they trail 2-1. Pitch is away. So far, Waynesville keeping the game close here. That net is not helping me, even with that settings on the camera. Not sure if I can make that any better. That's the problem. Ball gets away. No one does advance, though. I believe that was a ball. Should be, I think it's a 2-0 count. We'll correct it if not. Oh, it was a strike. Oh. 2-1 count here for Waynesville. Sutphin at the plate. Hernandez at first. Warren on second. 2-2 count after the foul ball here. Seth Hance up next. Owen Schick and Saar to finish out the Tigers if they come up to bat. And that pitch will give us a full count. 3-2. If you walk someone here, you leave 1 out, but you got 3 Tigers on base. You can squeeze an out if you have to. Waynesville wants to think a little differently here. They're going to hit it, but the center fielder will bring this down, and that will be out number 3. So Hance will be the first batter for the Tigers, but we have a 2-1 ball game. We're going to take a look at some of our semi-pro. I got all my numbers done. The first pitch is a ball here. So officially 26 pitches that last inning for Overstreet to start the ball game. 1-1 count here to Overstreet. And a little golf swing on the low shot. Tigers can't get it. That will go down as a standing double. So Overstreet will get on base first in the inning here for Republic.
Up to bat next, Greg Hicks.
It is Greg Hicks, and following Hicks is Fisher Moore. And a courtesy runner coming in. It is Carter Coggin for the Republic Tigers. Of course, obviously the pitcher over there. I'm going to try to get my music figured out so it wants to behave itself this time. Hance over to first, gets the out. Runner does advance, but they're going to pick up the first out of the game. A 5-3 putout.
Fisher Moore.
On the first pitch. Moore coming up to the plate now. First pitch was a ball. Second one fouled into the net, so a 1-1 count here to start off this ball game, or his at bat in the ball game anyway. I hope it's going to behave itself this time. With the music here in the stadium. There we go. I think it's going to behave itself. More 2-1 count. That ball was away. Next up is Connell. Is it Connell? It is Connell. Chase Connell. 2-2 count after the strike here. And then after Connell is Lashley, then Thomas. Back to the top of the lineup here for Republic. This ball is over the shortstop. Safe. And we're going to have a discussion about this. We're going to take a quick break. Here's a word from one of... So it is a 3-1 ball game here in favor of Republic after that. With the runner at first. That was Overstreet.
Up to bat for Republic, number 27, Chase Connell.
And Moore is sitting at first. Connell taking his time here. Ball gets away, runner steals, and runner at second now. Be a 1-0 count to start for Connell's at bat. That moves Moore to second base. Still just one out in the inning here in the top of the second. And that pitch gets away. It's going to be a 2-0 count. Second pitch is a swinging strike. 2-1 now to Connell here. There's 25 pitches in the first inning here for the Tigers. Another strike on that. Pelkey doing a great job so far in this ball game. Pelkey's 15, not 10. That's why my thing didn't add up earlier, but now we did. Runner, he's tagged out. He is out. That'll be out number 2 here. Kind of got caught in the middle of second and third. So 2 outs now. Chance for the Tigers, Waynesville Tigers anyway, to close out this inning here. And they trail by 2 runs currently. That is going to drop as a single. That'll give Connell his first on-base appearance tonight.
Nolan Lashley.
And that just looks weird on here for some reason. I think the video is fine. It just looks odd on my monitor. I don't know what it's doing. Having some scaling issues, I guess. First pitch is going to be away. Lashley flew out in the first inning. Oh, he's going to belt this thing. That is deep, but the Tigers, well, it's going to get lost somewhere. They don't know where the ball is. And that might be an inside the park home run here. I believe that's what that was. 5-1 now. So that's our first home run. The Tigers just could not find the ball. It also brought in Conley, and I mean, he couldn't literally see it out there. It is bright out there if you look straight up. The nice blue sky. First pitch is the ball to Thomas. Republic with a 5-run lead, or 5-1 lead right now. 4-run difference. It's a tongue twister to say right there. And 0-2 count. That's out. That'll be again Overstreet pitching. 26 pitches the first inning. First pitch is a ball to Hance. Second pitch is a strike. Hit the corner. 1-1 count for Waynesville. Again, normal rules, 15 after 3, 10 after 5. That pitch is away for another ball. And 2-2 count. Another pitch from Overstreet to Hance. Strikeout looking. That's our first out. That is his second strikeout. Actually, the second time he struck out a Waynesville Tiger here. And their first at-bat of the inning. He's 2-0 so far in that.
For Waynesville, Owen Schick.
And next up, Owen Schick. He is in the 9 spot. One of the outfielders out there. Preferably the right outfielder. First pitch is away. Next up is Saar. And then Messick. Messick, the only Tiger who has scored. Pitch is a strike here for Tigers. Pitch is swinging again. Owen Schick in the hole now, 1-2. And up to the shortstop, but that is going to bring up a 6-3 putout for out number 2.
But for Waynesville, number 3, Jonas Saar.
And Jonas Saar coming up to the plate here for the Tigers. Republic Tigers on the mound in the black and orange. Inside pitch to Saar. Saar not a very big player. His strike zone is much more, we'll say, difficult to figure out. That pitch is a strike from Overstreet, though. Saar playing the 4 spot in the ball game up there at second. Into the dirt. No loss on that. No one on base to worry about. Again, join us our next broadcast Thursday. Waynesville Lady Tigers soccer. They'll be facing the Willard Lady Tigers. Then we'll have the Oklahoma Rage against the Houston Power on Saturday down in Tulsa, Oklahoma at Claremore High School. Even count to Saar, 2-2. And that's going to go. He is safe. That will be an error on the throw. And that will get Saar on base with 2 outs. Now up to the batter's box is Aaron Messick, the DH. He had an RBI in the game. He's also scored. He was walked in the first. So if you're watching that, 2 strikes, by the way. He was called a swing on the strike, but the catcher dropped it, and that does not automatically count as the strikeout when that happens. And that is out. Another quick 6-3 put out, but I'm on the wrong one here. Public Tigers still lead 5-1. Second pitch is away. And no one there. That is a ball. And we're ready to go again. Got everything all sorted out. Got a new ball out there, basically. One and two count here for the Tigers. Over to first. That is a good stop from the second baseman.
Up next, Preston McCracken.
4-3 put out for the first out. Oh, get the right thing figured out here. I didn't swap it over. One and 0 count here for McCracken. McCracken was tagged out, trying to steal in the first. He did have a single though. 1 and 1 count. Pitch is a strike. Next up is Perkins and Overstreet. Again, over to second. Another put out there. 2 big plays in a row here. So Perkins coming up. That is out number 2. Tigers beginning to heat up a little bit here. Get some defense going.
Up next, Landon Perkins.
That pitch is a strike. Oh, and 2 count for Perkins here. One and 2 count. That ball a little bit away. And this ball again is away. Do this. There we go. That's better. And the swing on the third strike. Runner is safe, so both teams now will come across and this time though he'll just get the base.
Brandon Overstreet up next.
Get on base by a strikeout there, and runner over to third is that ball is going to get away, and that's going to result in a 6th run of the ball game here by the error.
Come on, boys, take it up.
So 6-1 in favor of Republic now in this ball game here. Second pitch on the way. 1 and 1 count. Overstreet at the plate. And that ball is hit. It's going to find some space. It'll go down as a long single into the outfield. Second hit of the game for Overstreet. Overstreet had a double in the second to lead the second, and he scored.
Hustle outfield.
2 outs, runner on first. Hicks up to bat. Hicks had a 5-3 put out to get the first out of the second inning. Strike, no throw to second. Runner advances on the steal. And a strike.
Good job, good job.
Oh, and 1, 2, or 0 and 2 count here. And that is
Good job, boys.
going to be out in the first inning for first out of the game for Waynesville. First pitch is a strike. Tigers have one run. That was by Messick. Was walked.
Come on now, shake it off, shake it off.
0-2 count here. Pitch did not swing on at that time. That's going to be a ball. So 1-2 here for Waynesville. 2-2 count for the Tigers now. Althusius, followed by Warren and Dance, assuming that has not changed, because Warren is now our pitcher. But this will drop just past second base. That's going to bring up a single.
Up next for Waynesville, number 28, Hale Warren.
Hill Warren up to bat is still next. First pitch is a strike to Warren. Second pitch is swinging. That is also a strike. 0-2 count. Runner on first. Pitch is a ball. Over to first. Runner is safe. Pitch is going to be a little bit out of the zone. 2-2 count for the Tigers. That is up. That is foul. That'll be out of the park. Still 2-2 count. And over to the shortstop. Gets one. Gets two. That is it. Or actually, that is 2 outs. It's a double play. That goes down as a 6.
Up for Waynesville Tigers, number 10, Hiram Dance.
6-4-3 double play.
Come on now.
Dance up the bat now.
Good eye, good eye.
Foul ball to Dance. Dance advanced a base runner in the first, but flew out to the outfield.
Dig, 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 dig.
Over to the shortstop. That will end the inning here. And just like that, 6-3 put out. He made it. I think he got a hit, honestly. That's a foul. I'm pretty sure he got a hit in the second inning. I should probably note that once in a while when they go on base. That is low, 1-1 count. Next up is Connell and then Lashley. Still a 6-1 ball game. Ooh, I'm a little tired. And nearly over the net. Almost found the perfect spot for a 2-2 count. Coming up is Connell. As I mentioned, he had a single and scored eventually. And this is a kind of a bunt. He is safe. And Moore will get on base.
Good job, Waynesville.
That'll go down as a single. Connell coming up to bat next.
Chase Connell up next for Republic.
And runner on first now for the Republic Tigers. Pitch is low. First pitch is a ball. And we're going to have a ball exchange. Didn't like the feel of that ball there, so we're going to do this again. Over to first. Runner is safe. With the check pitch on that. And again, we'll try this once again. Pitch is low. Runner advances. No throw to second. 2-0 count for Republic here. Specifically Connell. Pitch is away. His last at bat, he had a 2-2 count before he hit a double. Or a single, actually. And that'll be a walk this time, so he will continue his on-base percentage here in this ball game at 100. Runners at first and second. Lashley coming up to the plate. Our leadoff runner, he has been up there. This is his third time. Had an F4 flyout in the first. Had a inside the park home run, which was a slight environmental hazard for the home run, I guess. Looked up at the sun and just could not find the ball. It went somewhere out there and just found the perfect spot looking straight up. Outfielder couldn't find it. First pitch is a strike to him. Pitch is a strike also. 2-0 count here. No outs in this fourth inning. That is up. It's a pop-up. Tigers looking for it. That's out. Center fielder.
Good job, Seven.
It's out number one. No one moved on the bases either, so no loss on that.
Up next
That will
for
bring it
Republic,
up
Cooper
Thomas. Thomas has a walk where he scored off an error. He flew out to an infield pop-out to end the second inning. And now he's got a chance to get some runners in here if he gets a hit. Oh, he's going to leave this little dribbler right there. He is safe. Everyone is safe on that, and that is going to load the bases.
To bat next, number 29, Zayden Danielson.
It's a good play by Thomas. Danielson coming up. Danielson had a single. He scored in the first, had a 4-3 put out in the third. Now he's got a chance to bring in at least 2 runs if he gets this ball out of the outfield here, or out of the infield. If he gets out of the outfield, it's going to bring in 4 runs. And the first pitch is going to be, I think, a ball. I didn't hear any. That one's going to get away from him a little bit. 2-0 count. And again, thank you for joining me here. It is a pleasure.
He called it a swing.
He called that a swing. Alrighty then. 2-1 count here. And that is caught for the double play. That is it. We're going to take a break. That is the third out. 6-1 in the first, and that puts us to where we're at now. It is 6-1 still. Republic with the 6. First pitch is high and away. We'll have Lady Tiger Soccer coming to you on Thursday. Then we'll be in Claremore, Oklahoma, down by Tulsa for women's professional football. The Oklahoma Rage bringing you, or hosting the Houston Pride in that ball game. And strikeout to start the game. Or actually, that's not strikeout. I was looking at the wrong number. 2-1 count for Hernandez. Sutphin and Seth Hance after him. Pitches away. 3-1 count. Chance to get on base. Waynesville needs, right now they need 5 runs to tie it. They're going to get on base with the walk.
Up next for Waynesville, number 7, Carson Sutphin.
Sutphin will come up to the plate here. Sutphin flew out to center field in the first. Get a courtesy runner coming in. It is number 2 for the Tigers. That is Wesley Reyes, shortstop, center fielder, and pitcher is what he plays. First pitch, little golf swing goes foul to Sutphin. That's a first strike. We've had 2 pretty good double plays here in this ball game. Earlier we had a double play from the shortstop, eventually wound up at first. And then just in this last inning here, the Tigers, it's a strike. Ball gets away though. And it advances the runner, so the Tigers get a runner in scoring position at second. Caught by, I believe, that was actually Seth Hance that caught that. And able to get the out at third. Have to look at who was on third on that, but either way, it was a double play. 0-2 count. Runner at second. Pitch gets away. 1-2 count. There's the Tiger in scoring position for the first time since the first inning. Actually, no, we had a Runner tagged out. And that's going to go down as an F3
Good try.
for out number 1.
Up to bat next, number 31, Seth
Runner
Hance.
does not advance. Seth Hance, part of that double play earlier there, so see if he can get some offense going.
Come on, Seth, you got this. Sorry, you gotta be.
Foul tip. Back into the... I don't know if there's a net back there or if that's just the concrete, but... It's a strike, the first pitch. They're going to just kind of toss the ball away and throw the ball out to whatever little kid wants to have a baseball, I guess. Second pitch is away. Runner advances to third. That will give Hernandez an opportunity to score here for Waynesville.
Come on, Seth, you got this.
Seth Hance with the 1-1 count. Pitches away. Second pitch is low. That's a strike.
Head up. Keep your head up.
2-2 count now for Hance.
Nice. Dig.
Over to third. Third baseman gets the out. That is out number 2. Runner stays at third.
Up next for Waynesville, number 23, Owen Schick.
Owen Schick up to bat. He had a 6-3 put out earlier in this ball game in the second inning. First pitch is a strike. Very low swinging strike on that. A 1-1 count. Gonna make a great song here for, I'm sure Coach loves. Foul ball. He either said something about don't ever play that song or he loves that song. So I'm going to go with he loves the song. I'm assuming that is the correct assumption there. If it'll play. Two and two count here for Schick. Next up is Sar. That pitch is away. We have not had any mound visits this ball game here so far. Scoring's kind of settled down a little bit. Republic had a bit of an early offense, but both teams have kind of trickled out offensively, left runners stranded. And the Tigers will get on. Runner does count, though, I believe. Actually, where we should be. First pitch is a ball. No runs scored by the Tigers that inning. That last run did not score officially. Foul ball. Strike one. That is back into the refuge behind us of whatever they go gets put back there, yard waste and things. And that will drop as a hit. Kraken will get a single. He had a single in the first also. So he'll pick up his second hit of the ball game.
Republic, Landon Perkins.
And Landon Perkins coming up. He got on base with a dropped pitch on a strikeout. He would score on an error, and then he struck out in the first. He is safe out there. Looked like he reached the bag before the ball came down. Kind of lucky there. His leg got a little bit bound up, but he is all right. And that pitch was a ball. I believe that one was also a ball, so... Strike on that one. 2-1 count here for Republic. Runner at second. 6-1 lead for the Tigers. Waynesville playing a very good defensive game here tonight. Give up 5 runs early in the first 2 innings, but since then only gave up 1 run to Republic here. 3-1 count in favor of the batter right now. Perkins, another pitch coming to him. And he'll make this a full count. This last inning ended in a double play at third. And it's going to be a walk. Runners at first and second. McCracken at second. Perkins at first. Overstreet. He has a double and a single in this game. And he has...
Brennan Overstreet.
Has he brought in a runner, though? I don't believe he has brought in a runner yet. I believe that is out at second. That is out at second. That's our first out. So the fielder's choice.
Up next, Greg Hicks.
Overstreet will get on base, advance the runner to third, and pick up the first out here. But that does advance the runner. Hicks up to bat now. Hicks is 0-2 in the ball game so far. A strikeout and a 5-3 putout. Back over to first. Nearly tripped over the Republic Tiger over there. So Perkins is... Actually, he never did technically get second. No, I guess he did. So Perkins gets tagged out on that for the first out. Gotta note that in the book. Otherwise, it'd be messed up, and I'll have a problem there. 0-2 count, I believe, is what's on the board. I think that's what it is. 0-2. Sometimes you don't hear that strike call. Sometimes I'm also not paying attention to the strike call. It's kind of hit or miss. And 1 ball, 2 strikes for Hicks at the plate here. He's 0-2 again. And he's going to get a bit of metal on this. That's going to be an RBI single. We'll make this a 7-1 ball game. Kraken will score on that.
Up next, number 3,
Overstreet
Fisher
will
Moore.
go to second.
Let's go, Waynesville.
And Moore coming up. Moore has singled twice. And twice he has been tagged out on third base. I'm not sure that's a stat line that you want to have there, but over to third for another out.
Number 27 up next, Chase Connell.
So Overstreet will be tagged out. He gets the second out of the game. And I believe Moore will get the single out of that. There's a lot of math to do at one time there. First pitch is a strike here to Connell. So Moore at first, Hicks at second. Both outs in this inning here have been tag outs at second and third. Actually, the last 3 outs have been tag outs at second and third. So Tigers defense is stepping up here. And that will fall as it's going to be a hit. Runner advances to third. I believe just 1 run scores on that, so 8-1.
Up next for Republic, Nolan Lashley.
And Connell will get the double with the RBI. Lashley leading off. This is his 4th at bat. He is 1 and 2 in the game, and make it 1 and 3. That F3 will be the 3rd out. Leaves some runners stranded, but an 8-1 lead for the Tigers. Will be back. First pitch is going to be away. My line didn't go all the way. What am I doing here? 1-1 count here. I didn't get my line all the way across. I got to make sure I do that so I don't go below that line. Pitch is away. 2-1 count so far. Kind of a bit of an off-tempo start here for the Tigers here. Overstreet still pitching. Foul ball. 2-2 count.
Alright, we got some connection. Come on now. Make it happen.
Oh, here we go. And strikeout. First out of the inning here for
Up next for Waynesville, number 9,
Public
Aaron
from the
Messick.
mound. Aaron Messick coming up to the plate. This is his 3rd time. He had it says he had an RBI in the first thing here, so I'm not sure how he got that, but we have a hit by pitch. It's the 2nd time he's been hit by a pitch. There we go. We got some more great music here for
And number 13 up next, Parker Althusius.
all those fans of music here in the stadium. I'm sure they'll love some more Taylor Swift. Parker Althusius coming up here. Bottom of the 5th. Good thing is we do not have a shortened game. But right now Republic is very high odds of winning this ball game. That ball is away. 1-0 count. Toss over to first. And runner is still safe. Little check throw there to keep the runner honest. Two 0 count here, so taking our time a little bit. Aaron Messick over at first. He was hit. Ooh, I'm tired. 3-0 count here for Enthusiasts. Why did I put that strike down on there? There we go. I guess I put it down prematurely. Kel Warren next. And Kyron Dance after that, if we get to that point. And my runner's not on my thing either, is it? Nope. 2 strikes. We have a full count now. 3-2 to Althusius. Second pitch is, or deciding pitch is on the way.
There we go.
And that's going to be out number 2. Runner does advance to second, though.
Good hustle.
It's going to be a 6-3.
Up at bat for Waynesville Tigers.
6-3 put out.
Kel Warren.
Kel Warren up to bat for Waynesville now. That did advance Aaron Messick over to second base. And that gave us 2 outs now. Both teams have stranded runners tonight. Kel Warren a little bit tall for that pitch. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch is a strike. One more pitch on the way here for Waynesville. They need something that's not a strike if they want us to continue this inning at least. Gonna get a little swing, but out to the second baseman. 4-3 put out, and that'll be it for this inning. Still 8-1 lead in favor of the visiting Tigers. We'll be back after this. Well, I have a line here that he made it on first somehow. I also have an out and I have a walk, so I'm assuming that is a single that he made it. Eight to 1 lead for Republic still in the ball game. Again, little spurts of energy with scoring, but other than that, has not been a super high scoring ball game here. 2-1 count, that is a strike. And strike on that one. So 2-2 count. We are in the top of the 6th inning. If you're just joining us, Republic in the black, Waynesville in the white. And after that, we have a 3-2 count here. First runner will be a walk. That's the second walk of the game. Last time Thomas was walked, he scored in the first.
Zayn Danielson up next for Republic.
is a strike there to Danielson. Second pitch, he did not swing. That's going to be a ball. Be a JV game to follow. Runner is safe over at first, which I did not put on the board. But again, thank you for joining us if you are watching here. Ball is fair, I believe. It is fair. Not a lot of runners get moved, though. Just runners second and third off the double, but it was a long double.
Up next for Republic, Preston McCracken.
That will move Thomas over to third, Danielson to second. McCracken coming up. He has a single, a 4-3 putout, and he has scored somehow and made it on base at some point in the game. This first pitch is a strike. I'm going to assume that was a single that put him on base at some point, but still. Chance to bring in 2 runs here, though, in this. Which, if Republic does get 3 runs in this inning, then that would put them over the 10-run number. And the Tigers would have to at least get inside of that 10 runs. 1-2 count, though. For McCracken. Next up is Perkins. Over at first, he is safe. Runner does score. 9-1 lead now, an 8-run lead. Again, 10-run rule after 5. Runners on first and third.
Up next, Landon Perkins.
Thomas will come in to score off of that. And that will give McCracken the RBI. Perkins coming in. Perkins has scored also in this ball game. Off an error, he scored anyway. Inside, out to second. Ball, he is safe. If they would have caught that, they might have caught him out, but that will put runners back at second and third. And that was officially a ball in the record books here. Next up, Overstreet. Strike for the Tigers, 1-1. That is up. That is going to be a foul behind the plate into the crowd here. 1-2 count. Second pitch is swinging. That's a strikeout. It's out number 1 in the 6th inning here for Republic.
Up next for Republic, Brennan Overstreet.
So Overstreet, he is still the pitcher in this ball game. He's got a lot of pitches, though. He's getting up there. Overstreet had 26 in the first, 17 in the second. Foul ball. 11 in the third, 20 in the fourth, and 15 in the fifth. So actually not a whole lot of pitches. Figuring as many innings as he's been in this ball game here. Relatively handled everything pretty well. That is caught for an out. F9, but that will be an RBI though. Does bring in 1 run, so it's a 10-1 ball game.
Greg Hicks.
For out number 2 also. So Hicks has a chance to break that 10-run barrier here. There's 2 outs. Pitch is away. And that did not feel good. That will give us another runner on base. And he is not feeling the best over there.
Up next for the Republic, Fisher Moore.
Pitch from Dance definitely got away a little bit there. Fisher Moore coming up. Moore has he's had 3 singles in this ball game. He's been tagged out twice at third. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch is a strike here. Waynesville 1 pitch away from ending this inning here and preventing the run rule. And that is it. That will end the inning. That is out number 3. And it's a 10-1 ball game here. 9-run difference. We'll be back after this. And we are back here again. It is bottom of the 6th here. We will have a 7th inning. We did not get the extra run that Republic was wanting to end this ball game. Knight Rider's Sister Christian. I've heard that song before. One count. I'm on the wrong board, wrong side anyway. Dance is going to get a hit. That will drop as a single for Kyron Dance.
Up next for Waynesville, number 4, Anthony Hernandez.
Coming up next is Anthony Hernandez to the plate for the Waynesville Tigers. Dance at first. Pitch is away. On the 1-0 count, makes it a 1-1 count here. So Hernandez staying alive. Now it will send Dance back to first. And we'll do it all over again. Strike 2 for Hernandez. Second pitch, third pitch on the way, fourth pitch actually. That will go down as a strikeout. That's our first out of the inning here.
Up next for Waynesville, Carson Sutphin.
Sutphin coming up. Sutphin is 0 for 2 in the ball game. He's had 2 flyouts, one to center field, one over to around first. Runner safe at second on the steal. And that will also go down as a ball for Setfin. Two and 0 count. Pitch is a strike. So 2 and 1 here for Carson Sutphin. West is the new pitcher in for Republic. Officially, we had 99 pitches for Overstreet, so he just ran out of pitches. That one a little bit high. 3 and 1 count. Foul ball into the net. 3 and 2.
Come on now.
And that will go down
Up
as
next
a walk.
for Waynesville, number 31, Seth Hance.
Go, Seth.
So runners at first and second. Dance will advance. Or well, he did advance already, but 1 out. Runners at first and second. Seth Hance up to bat is going to get a hit. That will bring in 1. Safe for the Tigers. And we got a couple injuries out there. Out at second. I did not see the injury at second, but are both all right. I think both might have been pulled out of the game there.
Alright, that's alright.
But they walked off all right there. Owen Schick with the strike. It was an out by Hance. Foul ball. 0 and 2 count here. And that is a strike. That will end the inning. 10 to 2 is... I should know this. Oh, Chase Conley here. I wasn't paying attention there. Oh, it's at the bottom, that's why. I was looking for that and I'm like, where's the name at here? And it's at the very bottom here. He's the last of the lineup. First pitch is a strike. 10 to 2. Tigers going to have to get some defense going here, but they're going to have to get 9 runs to win this game. As they trail by 8 right now. They'll get the ball at the bottom of the inning. They're going to start with the strikeout though. So 1 out. That would be Lashley coming up to the plate.
Up next for Republic, Nolan Lashley.
This is his 5th time at the plate today. Flew out in the first, hit an inside the park homer in the second, flew out in the 4th, and flew out in the 5th actually. One out, nobody on. Republic up to bat in the 7th. First pitch is away. Two and 0 count here as that ball again gets away. 2-1 for Lashley. Thomas up next, then Danielson. That is out. Caught by the second baseman. That is an F4. That's the second time that has happened there. So that will be
Up next for Republic Tigers, Cooper Thomas.
2 up, 2 out. Cooper Thomas up to the plate here. He was walked, scored in the first, flew out to second in the second, and he's going to hit this ball. That is foul. Very long foul ball. A single in the fourth that led to left him stranded. And then he was walked, would eventually score his second run in the sixth inning, which was the only run that inning of the ball game. And that gives us an 0-1 count here in the seventh. First pitch is low. Foul ball. That will give us potentially one more strike here and chance for the Tigers to come up to bat, try to get something going on the offense. Instead, Republic will get themselves a very long single out to center field.
Up next for Republic, Zayden Danielson.
Danielson coming up. Danielson had a single in the first. He scored. He flew out, or it was 4-3 put out in the second. He was put out with a double play at third base in the fourth. He scored, or he hit a, let me get back to where I was here. He had a double, was left stranded at third in the sixth. Foul ball. That was close. That was right on the roof here. 0-1 count. Two outs, runner on first. Pitches away. 1-1 count here. And that is a strike for second strike of this at bat. Again, chance for Waynesville to close out this inning here if they can get this strike or something in the infield. Oh, be an extra pitch coming for the Tigers. Throw over to first, able to get on the bag, still safe. Republic will most likely pick up a victory here again unless Waynesville can get on an 8-0 run. And that will end the inning though. That's a strikeout for out number 3. And with that, we're going to take a break. To win. Jonas Saar first Tiger at bat here, and the first pitch is going to be a strike. Pitch low inside, that's the ball. 1-1 count for the Tigers. is a strike for Waynesville. 1-2 count here for the Waynesville Tigers, Jonas Saar. West still pitching for these last few innings here for Republic. Saar is going to get something on this. Ball's going to fall. And another long single here for Waynesville. They're going to get on base.
What's next for Waynesville Tigers? Number 9, Aaron Messick.
Saar will get a hit. Messick coming up. Messick has been up there 3 times, hit or walked. He had a 6-3 put out in the second, and then he was walked again in the 5th. No outs, 1 on for the Tigers. First pitch is a strike.
That's all right.
So high, it was up to his chin. Oh, gosh.
And he was caught swinging on that. That will be strike number 2 for Messick. Next up, Althusius and then Warren.
Come on now.
Game time 2 minutes, or 2 hours, 15 minutes so far. 1-2 count here. Safe over at first on the throw. Strike on that.
Come on now.
Or no, that was a ball. 2-2 count.
This call sucks.
And that'll be the first out of the inning here with the strikeout. Saar still over at first.
Up next, number 13, Parker Althusius.
Tried the bunt. Out at second. So 2 outs now in the game. That was our second out. 1 strike on the count here for Althusius. One count after that. That pitch just away there, outside the strike zone. Foul ball. And this is hit over to third. Safe. Drop the ball there.
Up next for the Waynesville Tigers,
Bring
number
up Warren.
28, Cale Warren.
Tigers still alive in this ball game so far, but they still need 8 runs to at least tie it. Pitch, that is inside. That will back the batter up just a hair. Back over to first. Runner is safe.
Anytime.
Brandon Overstreet over at first. And this is up. This might be... That is out. That will end the game. There's an F7 there. So your final. It is 2 for the Tigers, 10 for Republic. Appreciate you for joining us here. Have a good night. From Allen Hilliard Sports, we'll have JV in just a little bit for you.
Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams,